Chosen Rosen in the Miami Dolphins scripted 0-3 start, including a record-breaking amount of points allowed over the first 2 points of the season. They've allowed 102 points given up during the first couple of weeks, which is tied for the most allowed in the first 2 weeks in NFL history as they make the quarterback change for Josh Rosen to start against the Cowboys. The reason why they've allowed 59 points against the Baltimore Ravens, it's because Miami Gardens is where the Super Bowl is going to be played at. As you guys know, this gematria 59 is very significant for the Ravens' 59 points against the Miami Dolphins. Not only that, but the Dolphins lost 43-0 last week. It's champion that equals 43. We're talking about the Patriots, and it is Dolphins as gematria 43. That's why the Patriots shut them out last week. This is how the last couple of weeks were completely scripted. No home team is allowed to win the Super Bowl. This is why home teams hosting the Super Bowl are terrible every single year. And then if you happen to be good and make the playoffs like the Arizona Cardinals, then all of your players magically start to get hurt. This is how the NFL is rigged. It is Cowboys that equals 102 in gematria. The Dolphins are bringing this historically bad defense to Arlington to face off against Dak Prescott and the Cowboys. It is Josh Rosen's nickname that is Chosen Rosen. It's Chosen Rosen. It's the Cowboys that equal 135. It's Flores that makes his big announcement right before facing off against the Cowboys. Head coach Brian Flores, longtime Patriots assistant, double agent of Bill Belichick within the AFC East. Josh Rosen, the trade was scripted in the first place. It's City of Miami where he's playing at. It's Josh Rosen that equals 123. Josh Rosen is a Dolphin. It's Dolphin. It's low fins, laughing out loud fins. And Josh Rosen that equals 42. It's all scripted for Miami to be the league's laughing stock in this soap opera called the NFL. It's the Dolphins. It's Fitzpatrick who is being replaced, who signed with the Dolphins in the first place. He is being replaced right before the game against the Dallas Cowboys. That also equals 58. Fitzpatrick picks up one last paycheck. It's the Dolphins that make this quarterback change right before facing off against the Dallas Cowboys. Both of these share the same Pythagorean gematrias. Now for Josh Rosen, today the decision has been made on September the 19th. What is the time span from this date from his February the 10th birthday? Because of course that may reveal the significance of this event occurring. It is 7 months and 9 days from his birthday to September the 19th. Once again, it is, where is it, my calculator? Well, it's Dolphin that equals 79. It's the head coach, Brian Flores, that's from Brooklyn, New York. Brooklyn, New York has gematria of 79, which is going to lead into my next point. That I believe the Miami Dolphins are not going to win their first game until Week 11. In my opinion, the Dolphins are going to start the season 0-10. So they're going to lose to Dallas, to San Diego, to Washington, Buffalo, Pittsburgh, the Jets. So let me count this down here. This is 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, and 12. They won't win their first game until Week 13 against the New York Jets. The reason being that Coach Brian Flores is a native of Brooklyn, New York. This is the New York metropolitan area. This is why I think his first win as the Dolphins coach is going to occur against the New York Jets. Week 13, can you believe it? I know, week 14 actually, because there's 17 weeks in the NFL season. Now, why do I think this would be the first win for Brian Flores? 41 weeks from his birthday, February the 24th to December the 8th. It is Miami that is hosting the Super Bowl this year. It is Super Bowl that equals 41. 41 to 13th prime. The amount of time from the game day, December the 8th, to the Super Bowl is a time span of 57 days. 57 is the championship number. 57 and Super Bowl both equal 131. Now, his birthday is February the 24th. He's from Brooklyn, New York. The amount of time from December the 8th to February the 24th, his birthday, time span, 79 days. Brooklyn, New York has Gematria 79. I'm thinking the Jets are going to be this guy's first head coaching win. And for Josh Rosen, things are slightly better for Miami, but not much because they're in tank mode for Tua, for someone else. December the 8th to February the 10th is a time span of 64 days. The first win with the following game against the New York Giants and Daniel Jones. New York Giants has Gematria 64. December the 8th, it's looking like it's going to be a long, long season for the Miami Dolphins. And Josh Rosen, the chosen Rosen, starting against the Dallas Cowboys, has been completely decoded. And now the last thing here is today's date to Josh Rosen's birthday, which week 14 is significant because the time span from Josh Rosen's birthday to Brian Flores' birthday is 14 days. So keep that in mind as well. Time span of 144 days to his birthday, 144. Number of the beast. Mark of the beast equals 144. It is Jesuit order that equals 144 and 54. This is a perfect time to make this announcement. Completely by the numbers. It has been completely scripted. 102 points allowed. Completely scripted. The Dolphins' first win may occur against the Jets. The Jets equals 24 and 87. Jets. Adam Gase. Adam Gase has Gematria 51. It's Coach Flores that equals 51. Keep in mind that the Redskins are the other candidate because the Redskins has Gematria 51. So all this completely decoded. Josh Rosen named the starter. Your scripted NFL by the numbers.